Peace and blessings. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are, being is power. Just want to talk about the reality of staying focused on the prize. What is the prize? Removing ourselves from the system. That is the prize. Today, the media is continuing to condition minds to stay in the system, to trust the system, to be a foundation of the system or a supporter of the system, which is only to deceive you. So the prize is to remove oneself from the system, trusting in self-sufficiency, self-worth, self-government, and self-love. That is the prize. Has always been the prize on this realm and will always be the prize on every realm. That is where we need to be, or we seek to be. And there is nothing that will change that. Do not get confused with the emotional structure that is set up by the system. The system is calculated probability. It has the ability to predict anything that is coming our way. It predicts it, so it sets the function for us to trust it through an emotional reality. But it's only predicting through knowing that the emotional structure that it has set up in us, not because it has the know-how to actually see what's coming. It's just that it knows the way we will react, so it puts things in place so we continue to trust that reaction. And that's our emotional structure. How long does it take for a person to break their emotional structure? A lot of people have been asking me, how long does it take for oneself to break the emotional structure that we have been trusting in the system? That is up to righteousness, meaning balance. That is up to the balance within oneself. Everybody's reality, excuse me, everybody's reality is different. Some may see it in a year and begin to remove and have the ability to move themselves from the system through seeking balance and righteousness. Then some may take 7 to 14 to 21 years to remove themselves from the system by seeking balance and righteousness. So it all tends to go through what is in oneself. So there's no judgment, but the reality is to be seeking to be balanced. That's it. That's why there's no right or wrong. In the system, there is right or wrong. And most people have been conditioned and indoctrinated with that reality since we were born. We've been indoctrinated with that systematic reality since we've been born. Just like you can take a person who believes in the system that has a good education, and they may not have the best job, but they will believe in their education So they'll say, "Oh, I got my master's degree or my doctorate degree, and I know what is and what should be," even though they're not in power in the system, right? They have no power in the system, but the system has indoctrinated them through education so that they feel that they can trust the system because of it. It's going to take a while for that person, if they ever start seeking to be in the truth or in righteousness, to break free from that indoctrination, because it's a stronger pride, it's stronger ego. You know, they will say, like the system said, "Oh," and it tells those people, "You have more to lose." So in that reality, when people begin to think that they have more to lose, they begin to hold on to the system. And you'll see this all the time. This is why people don't even understand how the emotional structure that they have within them goes right into mind control. But that's what the system is built to do. It wants that emotional structure that goes right to mind control to kick in. And guess what? If you don't have a glimpse of yourself from within, if you don't get that twinkling of an eye or of spark of electromagnetic reality that is sparked from within to see oneself, you'll never come out of it. You will never come out of the system. You will celebrate and be deceived in your celebration. That's the hard part to take for people that I see, that I love, being so caught up, is because the deceit of it all has them trusting so strongly, and they don't look within oneself to know that how powerful they are without the system, and how the system is going to be destroyed. Because under mind control, you don't see anything that the system does not want you to see. You don't see it. You don't think it. You can't think it. You can't see the possibilities. See what I'm saying? Under mind control, no one sees the possibilities of the unlimited potential that is within them. Because when they look at potential, they still go into their limitations, because they're trying to seek. They're trying to seek something from the system, so that leaves them always limited, because the system only reacts as the system. It doesn't care about nothing that you think, because it's controlling your mind. That's very, very, very disheartening when those like us have loved ones under mind control. I know. So this is why the question was asked: how long does it take for someone to come out of the system? It takes whatever it takes for that one to see balance, if they're seeking. That's why there's an old saying, it says, "Seek and ye shall find." Even if you get distracted and you get back on that trail, you're going to find it, as long as you keep seeking. Some people may not understand that. Some people may get discouraged and begin to trust in the system. But I come to you today to say, do not be discouraged. The system will fall. How long? Not long. Being His power today. Peace and blessings.